Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Storm King's Thunder, episode 28. How are y'all doing this evening?
Good.
Excellent.
I
Good.
won't never talk about it. You don't want to talk about it? Shh.
Alright, so who would like to give us a recap of last session?
Well,
Let's hear it, Bard.
I'm trying to remember where was the starting point. I know where the ending point was.
I think everybody
Uh,
remembers the ending point.
Yeah, we got to the town when we used the teleporter, right? That was the starting point.
No,
The starting point was,
that's coming out of the forest and meeting the giant.
Oh yeah.
was this
That guy was
man. Where are my handouts? Where's this one? There it is.
I'll crap my notes. I should probably grab those right quick.
This man. The man in the background, not the four in the front. You know what I mean.
Yes, our good friend Hoshengog.
Harsnack.
Harsnack, yes. These notes need updating. But yeah, we met him, we talked to him while we made a deal to attack. Let me get this up here so I can minimize it. Attack Iron Slag together. And he gave us these fancy little communication thingies. It's been 2 weeks, so everyone please bear with me. So we can call him whenever we're ready to do that attack, but we want to get the Giant Slayer sword and maybe do some errands first. Which is what we're here to do. So we met up with Reed's old boss, the thingies. I'm bad with names. And they teleported us to our token is covering it. I'm sorry, I'm bad at this, everyone. But Yartar.
Yartar.
Yartar. And Plachara made a big blunder and forgot to bring the rod that tells him where things are thing. So we're just kind of having to find it analog style. Me, Reed, and Rizwin tried to go the official way about it and talk to like the big leader around here. He wouldn't see us. So Rizwin went off to do her own thing. Me and Reed are just basically going to be going door to door now. And everyone else started a bar fight.
Everyone else.
Yes.
Asterisk.
Alright, so yes, you guys met Harshnag. He's not going to help you attack Iron Slag. He mentioned the Eye of the Allfather, where there is apparently allegedly an oracle that might answer your questions or give you some pointers as to what to do about the giant problem. While speaking to him, you were attacked by 3 orcish individuals who weren't actually orcs, they were revenants. Lingering enemies when you killed the Lords of the Hunt back in Nornar's Hold. With the help of Harshnag, you guys easily dispatched these guys. But of course, being revenants, they promised to return. As you mentioned, when you and Harshnag parted ways, he gave you a sending stone to get in touch with him when you guys are ready to go to the Eye of the Allfather. Returning to Everland, you use the teleporter to get to Yartar. And yes, it ended with a bar fight starting. So, I need Leon, Badger, and Ezra to roll me a d20. Okay. Okay, that works really well. All right. As this drunkard spits at Ezra, Badger retorts with a kick to the shin. The drunkard picks up a bar stool and swings it at Badger, but it flies out of his hands, goes across the bar, and hits just another patron that spills his drink, and he quickly looks up, grunts, and a lot of people in the bar currently are watching this escapade. The man gets up and charges at the drunkard who spat at you. And some of the other patrons begin fighting too. Ezra, what do you do?
I trying to think here. My first initial reaction is to grab one of them and cast Dimension Door to pop us out of the tavern instantly. But that's going to leave one of us behind in the bar. That's the only problem.
You're more than welcome to do that if you wish.
Leon.
Okay, you grab Leon and cast Dimension Door.
Well, no, I'm trying to talk to him first
Oh,
before
okay.
I actually cast. Like as I'm talking, if it's okay, I want to talk to him as a bonus action, and then
Yeah, this isn't really initiative. This is more hell is breaking loose around you. What do you do?
Leon.
Mm.
We have got to get out of here before it gets out of hand. If I can get Badger and I out of here, can you get out of here by yourself?
I just look at everyone else like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I can.
All right. So I'm going to cast a spell to get us out of here. If you can get yourself out of here without getting yourself into too much trouble.
No, that should be fine.
All right, I'm going to grab Badger by her hood of her cloak, pull her up to me, and you may have started this mess, but we gotta get out of here. And I cast Dimension Door and pop us outside the town.
There's two of me though now.
No, your turn didn't come up yet.
Yeah, this is.
But Ezra, you feel a sharp pain in the back of your head as you're casting this, as a chair smacks you in the head. But with Badger in tow, you do make it out. Leon, you're, I guess, the only one left in here. You see a halfling without a shirt on get thrown across the room and they glitch on someone and start beating the crap out of them. What do you do?
What's stopping me from just walking out of here, like, without even trying?
Bodies.
I'm just gonna go, like, walk towards my way towards the door, And if there's anyone in my way, I'm just gonna cast a spell.
What are you gonna cast? You know you can't do spells and without killing them, right?
Ah, that's right. I would kill them actually. Damn it. Can I? God dang it. Am I too, like far enough away from people to like not be able to hit people with this?
No, this is
It's too crowded.
it's crowded. It's a small space, relatively small space. I mean, you can try to athletics yourself out of the bar.
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right, you get about halfway to the door, and then a dwarf that got hit with the bar stool. He latches onto your back and starts trying to headbutt you.
Can I give an intimidation from actually trying that crap with me?
Sure. He headbutts you once. It looks you. How do you intimidate him?
Like, I like give him like that stare that just like says, "You do that again, and I might just kill you."
All right. He seems to sober up at this intimidation. Sorry, and he unlatches and just slowly backs away before someone kicks him in the head.
Does this? Oh, I'm about to say, does it affect anyone else?
No.
Alright, just continue walking out the door.
Okay. Ezra and Badger, you're where did you go?
We went outside the door of the tavern, like basically, like maybe 10 feet out, like outside of the tavern, like not quite in front of the doors, but as it's safe, like you're like 10 feet to the doors of the tavern.
So you're like just outside?
Yeah.
Okay. Where did you leave Ruby? Did you leave her in the stables? All right, just for this, make an animal handling. Okay. All right. Uh. The person that was originally hit, he finds some person about just a little bit bigger than he is and attempts to suplex him. And just smashes him through a table.
The people's elbow?
He just suplexes him like straight backwards and on through a table. Not an elbow, but I don't know much about wrestling.
Damn it.
Sorry. Not the people's elbow, though. It's pretty impressive considering how much smaller this guy is than the guy he just suplexed.
Do I see this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a good thing we walked away from this.
All right. Leon, you gonna keep moving?
Yep.
Let me know the athletics check. All right, this is much. You're forcing your way through this sea of bodies. Just got shoot your arm forward and move it aside. With your intimidating aura, people just, the ones that look at you funny, suddenly just ignore you, and you make it outside. But you hear lots of noises coming from inside, and a handful of cloaked figures enter the bar. But the ruckus seems to end. Or, the ruckus is still going, but you guys have made it out of there.
Should we leave it like this?
Well, considering one of us technically started it, I kind of look down towards Badger. Probably best to make ourselves scarce.
Just shrug and like, all right.
A few seconds later, Badger, your Ruby comes running. And it's scaring a lot of the commoners just kind of walking around. Because it's not normal for a panther to be in the middle of the city, unattended. But as you guys start moving away, it does eventually die down. A couple guards actually run inside. What would you like to do?
I'm assuming we've already started moving away from the building.
Mm-hmm.
What time of day is it?
It's about noonish.
Want to try
Alright.
something else?
Badger, do you have Animal Messenger? The spell. Yes, but... Okay. How would Onyx find... Reed? I doubt Nova's flying around. I mean, if you know Animal Messenger, that's definitely gonna something that could work. I don't know if that's a spell you took though. I mean, the Animal Messenger is basically lets you give an animal a message to deliver to someone. Just saying. But yeah, you guys have managed to escape. Maybe a couple extra lumps, but Lee, on the back of your head stings a little bit, and Ezra, you as well. But what are Reed and Puchara doing?
Well, I'm going to be trying to rope Reed into a crazy scheme here. In town, I'd like to buy a clipboard with a quill and ink, please.
Okay.
How much? How much would that cost?
Well, ink pots are like, I think like 5 gold or 10 gold.
Right. Okay.
Has your alchemy jug been used yet?
Not today. Can I make ink with it?
I'll let you make like half an ounce of ink.
That's plenty. What about the clipboard and the quill? And a piece of paper or two.
Oh, well. Yeah, let's see. A quill. I think they're relatively inexpensive. Like 2 copper.
Yeah.
And basically you spend just a total of 1 silver on what
Okay.
you need here.
Okay, cool. I'm going to hand all 3 of those things to Reed. Like,
Okay.
okay, Reed, you know disguise self, right?
Yeah.
Get ready to use it. I'm going to snap my fingers. I'm going to cast disguise self. I'm going to turn into my average Joe disguise, but he's going to be wearing like a nice outfit, like a freshly cleaned tux, and his hair is slicked back. Yeah. So, something nice looking, Reed.
Okay, I'll turn into my human form, but I'll wear fancier clothes.
Okay. Just write down on the clipboard and follow my lead. I'm just gonna go up to like the first residence-looking place I see, and I'm gonna knock on the door. But what was the name of the guy we were looking for?
Carl.
Carl.
Carl. All right.
Carl
And
Zymorvin.
Carl
think.
Zynorbin. Okay. And do we know the name of his fiance, or do we just know she's an elf?
We just know she's an elf, I believe.
Carl Zynorbin. Okay then. And yeah, I knock on the door.
You just find a random person's house and knock on the door.
Yes.
Okay. Um. All right. A female dwarf answers the door. Actually looks kind of aged.
Good evening, ma'am. My name is John, and this is my assistant Ben, and we're with the local census. Is it okay if we take a moment of your time to get a reading on everyone that lives here?
Make a deception check.
All right. 13.
Okay. It kind of squints at you. For a second, like...
Hmm.
Kind of just eyeing you like...
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. Is right now a bad time?
We just did this like a month ago.
Oh. There must have been some messed up paperwork in the office, so I'm terribly sorry.
Right then. And she closes the door on you.
I'm just gonna turn to Reed. Well, Ben, we gave it the old college try. I didn't know the. I'm gonna get a little closer and start whispering. I didn't know the census was like so soon since the last time. Mhm. Well, it was worth a shot.
Pochara, take an inspiration if you don't already have it, because that was pretty funny.
Okay.
Do you want to keep trying it either way, or do you want to just stop
Well,
there?
well, everyone just got the census last month.
Well, I mean, if we do eventually door by door, eventually we might find an elf or Carl.
Well, I do have a backup plan. Uh, let's see here. Do you have any valuables on you?
Well, I have the bag of holding, so I think so.
No, non-magical goods. Let's see. Got my worn cloak and top hat. I got the stuffed bloodhawk. I got a hunk of cheese. I need,
How old is that?
since session 1.
Badly aged cheese.
Oh, I got a okay. I have a silver jug worth 20 gold pieces. Okay. Hey, I'm going to recast I'm going to recast Disguise Self, and I'm still gonna look like my average Joe costume. However, now I'm wearing a red and yellow striped shirt, tan pants, and one of those like little straw hats with like the red stripe. Right? Because now I'm going to show him the silver jug. We're going to sell us a jug and get some names. Okay, so here's the plan, Reed. I'm going to put my arm around him as we're heading to the next house. Carl's a dwarf, right? Or no, is he a human?
He's a human.
Okay, if a human named Carl answers the door, or we're gonna know it's him. If a elf answers for any reason, I want you to say, "Hey, is the mister of the house home?" Okay.
Well, if we're gonna find the people, I think the census is your census idea is still okay. We could just say that they made a mistake, so we had to redo it, and as a reward, we could say that we're doing a lottery, and the winner gets the thing that you're trying to sell.
Okay. So open with yes, the census. Yes, and for all participants, your name will be entered in a lotto. Oh, for or gonna look through my pockets. It's 5 platinum.
I have a necklace that's 500 gold.
Well, I mean that. Like we don't have to have the gold up front, I suppose. Like I was just more waiting to see to back it up. But yeah, okay. I'm going to cast Disguise Self for a third, and go back to my slick average Joe costume.
Sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. Okay.
I'll do the same.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing, but this time open with your name will be entered in a lotto to win 100 gold pieces.
Okay.
Actually, that's a little out there. Yeah, I'm gonna narrow it down to 25 gold pieces because I think 100's a lot for a lotto.
Okay. Are you using the jug that you have, or?
Oh no, we're going back to the census. Like everyone
Okay.
whose names are taken in will be entered in the lotto.
Okay.
But more trying to get people past the wait, I did this last month too. Okay, yeah.
Okay. What are you trying to accomplish with this? Are you just trying to find like his wife randomly?
I'm trying to either. Yeah, I'm hoping like everyone's trying their best to like find him. I just want me and Reed to be able to do our part at something for this.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm hoping just to happen upon either an elf whose name is Chuck, or a man named Chuck with this.
All right. Okay. Roll me just a D100. The next house you find.
Alrighty, D100. 42. That's really in the middle there, ain't it?
Yeah, I was just going through my name list and see who you would find. All right, you knock on the door and an elf gentleman answers the door. Can I help you?
Ah, good evening, sir. I'm John, and this is my assistant Ben, and we're with the local census. We're needing to get everyone's name here down on this here clipboard here, and everyone whose name is taken down, their name will be entered in a lotto to win 25 gold pieces. Are you the only resident that lives in your current home?
I live with my wife.
Ah, excellent.
But didn't we do this last month?
I'm not gonna lie, sir. There was a little mix-up with paperwork up there. I'm starting to think no one knows what they're doing up there. I think that's the whole reason they're doing this lotto this time around, and get everyone past the whole "oh, we didn't mess up" thing. And I'm gonna wink at them.
Okay, make a deception check at advantage.
Alrighty. Advantage. 25.
Nice.
All right. Yeah. So what? You just need us to give our names of who lives here, then.
Yes, sir. Everyone who lives here, you, your wife, kids, if any, anyone.
Oh, no kids. They moved out centuries ago.
Alrighty, so just you and your wife then. And take it, Ben.
Okay, I am Palamin. Palamin. And my wife is Oladi. Oladi. I swear to God, don't ask me for a fucking last name. I will kill you.
Alright then, sir. We'll just put that. Yeah, my partner will just put that on the paper. And you have a merry day. This is basically going to be mine and Ben's afternoon.
Right. How long do you guys do this?
I have one more disguise self in me, so 2 hours.
Okay. All right, I'm going to switch over to what Rizwin's doing. She's having some trouble finding a member of the Hand of Yartar. It takes her the better part of 45 minutes to follow the right signs to find one. She has a short discussion with the Hand of Yartar member, and she shows the Sorry, let me back up a little bit.
A letter.
Yes, excuse me, I need help finding Karl Zymorvin and, potentially the weapon that he carries. She says to the Hand of Yartar member. Well, I suppose we can arrange that. We have 500 gold pieces to look for him, however. But then she pulls out the letter of recommendation. Ah, but I have this. The Hand of Yartar member opens it and looks at it. Pulls it back up. Pockets it. Alright then. Meet me at the Wink and Kiss, and if I should have some information for you in a few hours. And they part ways. I know that wasn't great, but fine. Okay, what are Ezra, Leon, and Badger doing?
I think at this point, uh, I'm assuming. I mean, I don't know what you guys are thinking, but I guess we would try to go to another bar to see if we can gather information again, and hopefully not get in a fight this time.
I have one idea otherwise.
Okay, what's your idea?
Well, they got married recently, like a few months ago, right?
Yeah.
So wouldn't that mean that there's some church around here or some sort of priest?
Well, they're here. We could definitely see if we could swing by like a church or a temple or something to see if we can
Yeah,
find
'cause they would have to like be unionized and all that, and then I guess there would be some paper.
that, or it could be they could have went to like a
House.
official court building.
That's true too, but I figure we might as well try that.
Yeah, let's try the church first because you never know.
All right. Just give me 1 second to find something. Whoever's leading this, make an investigation check.
Probably me, I guess. Ezra?
I got a +6, and I'm kind of already on the road.
Go for it.
All right. Okay. It takes you a bit because Yartar is pretty big, but you do eventually come across a temple of Sune. Sune.
I take a brief breath and go inside.
Leon, you know this is the goddess of the goddess of love and beauty. So you figure, yeah, it's probably about right for if someone got married.
Yet. I'm pretty sure I'm feeling real good about this, guys. I look around for like I guess who's ever's in charge. I guess the pope. Nah, not really a pope. I guess a priest.
I mean, there are multiple what look like priests in here. You see like a couple, young couple talking to one over on one side. You see a couple by the symbol of Sune, just kind of kneeling and seemingly in prayer.
Is the one that like stands out more than the others?
None that you see, currently at least.
I guess I'll just ask one. Like go up to and talk to one of them.
Right, you find one that is seeming to be finished and is currently standing up.
Excuse me.
Yes, my child.
I'm trying to find a couple. I was wondering if you can help me find them. If you've seen like a human male by the name of Carl Zymorvan?
Yes, he was in here a few months ago getting wed to his betrothed.
What was her name?
He kind of thinks for a second. I think it was Daena. Daena.
Gonna add this to my notes.
All right.
So they were here.
Yes, they were.
Do you happen to know where they might be residing at?
No, that's well beyond my knowledge, and also even if I did, that's kind of against the privacy issues.
I understand. But you've been most helpful, though. I thank you for your time. And I walk back to Ezra and Badger. She's still with them.
Okay.
Alright, I've got the girl's name.
Well, that's a start.
Apparently Badger wants to talk to the couple.
Okay, you want to go up to the... Okay, they're currently talking about, with your passive perception, you can hear they're talking about marriage plans. For my records, I don't remember, where did you get those vestments and everything? Badger. Oh, that's right, you were... That's right, that was in Silvery Moon?
That sounds about right.
No, it might have been somewhere else.
Wasn't it Dead Snow?
It was somewhere. I'm sorry, it's been a little bit. Right, because she was trying to help people.
Yeah, and we all helped out.
Right. Uh, Unfortunately, he seems a bit busy. It kind of gives you like a way of saying later. You can find someone that is. Also, the vestments you have are for the Morning Lord. There's currently only one couple that's in there, and they're talking to that one guy, or the one priest. You can find a free one, yes, if you wish to. He turns to you and looks down. Yes. This appears to be an elf. So, you're trying to seem religious? Okay, just make a general religion check and see, how well this do. Okay, it's passable enough. He replies, I'm sorry, I do not know, where they are, and I'm unfortunately unable to provide such information, even if I did. Basically the same answer that, Leon got. Okay, when you said his father wished to give them a blessing, make a deception check. Alright, 1 second. Sorry, I have so many freaking things here. There we go. He replies, unfortunately, I do not know where they are, and they only came the once, or twice. The first time was to plan the marriage, and the second time was during the marriage itself. They was small from what I remember. There's some unsavory types that this little shady seemed that attended, but to anyone listening, Badger's currently in a conversation, and her throat's hurting, so she's typing out. Yes, they were invited. Otherwise they would not have been there. Oh, no, they weren't rowdy or anything. They just seemed... To look at them, you'd figure they may... What's the word for this? they'd sooner stab you than, or take your coin purse.
Volatile?
No, none that I recognize. There are a lot of people in this town, of course. Yeah, they're like volatile or people you'd expect to take from you that which is not theirs. Yes, I do believe they were friends of the bride. Carl didn't seem to have anybody, didn't bring anybody, but the bride only brought a couple, a handful. He kind of puts his hand up like, no, it's fine. And then he walks away. Okay.
Probably should. Although I should ask one more question of the priest right quick.
Sure.
I'd like to ask for a description of Miss Dina.
Okay. He will relay to you a description of Diana. So now you have a description of her. Sorry, I am not good with such things, so... You can, with your passive perception, you can listen in on one. Just make an intelligence check. Okay, you have memorized a short prayer for Sune. Alright, you guys do that. Off in the distance, Rizwin's currently making her way toward the Winking Kiss Cavern that you guys were at earlier.
That we were at earlier?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
No, there aren't any couples outside the temple. And when she arrives, things have been cleaned up. A couple of the tables are missing now, and a lot of the patrons are no longer there, or they're outside being questioned by guards.
Yeah, I'm not going over there.
She goes inside, sits at a table, and waits. How are you all meeting up again?
Well, the three of us see Rizwin, so I
This
imagine
is out in the not in camera. You guys don't see
Oh,
this.
okay. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry, I was not clear on that.
I mean, I would assume that we all would agree to meet back up at the tavern or inn that we're staying at later.
I don't think we actually set a place at all. I think we just came in and started looking around.
To be fair, buildings are higher than some of the buildings are. Well, most of the buildings are a little higher than that, and also, I don't think Onyx can carry a 10-pound rope being tied to her. At this point, it's mid-afternoon, so like 2 or 3-ish. One or two.
Would our census be over by then, or?
Yes, you guys have just finished. And Badger, make a performance check. Unfortunately, people don't seem interested in this. Or there aren't enough children out to entertain. Onyx seems pretty happy with it. How are you all getting back together?
Oh, I can fix that.
Well, we would probably just walk in. Me
No,
and
but we
Reed.
don't know where they are. That's the thing. Like, we wouldn't know about
Oh.
that bar either. I'll cast
Oh.
sending at both. Huh? Who exactly should we send it to? Okay, for Rizwin for sure, and then guess Ezra. That we didn't. I'll basically tell them we. I'll wait for them to respond too, so it doesn't get mixed up.
Right. Which one first?
Rizwin. I'll tell her that we didn't find anything, but we pretty much like exhausted our what we were trying to do, and where should we meet up?
Okay, she replies, I have a meeting at the Wink and Kiss. The letter worked. Contact me in... Or... Meet me here during evening. Basically saying, for her words... where is it? I know it's there somewhere. Right. She's going to have a meeting with Hand of Yartarp. But isn't inviting you guys. She thinks maybe having company would be a bad thing. Okay.
Okay, so it's until evening. Okay, then I'll send that to Ezra, saying Rizwin spoke to the hand. She found something. we will go to the Winking Kiss in the evening. Where do we meet?
Ezra, you have 25 words to reply.
I'm gonna do without the accent then, because he probably can't actually. Does he actually hear what I'm telling him, or is it more of like a message that pops up in his head?
He is listening to what you basically you reply verbally or mentally verbally, but it kind of is in your voice.
Like an answering machine.
Well, let's just hope that the ruckus that was stirred up is clear. Uh, the three of us have to be very careful about going in that establishment. Uh, a brawl broke out in one way or another, and we were able
And
to get
you're
out.
done.
We cut off at a brawl happened.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, we just say that.
Reed, how
Okay.
are we? How are we the only ones breaking the law but got in the least amount of trouble?
I don't know.
Also, speaking of which, Reed, I have to say you did an amazing job. You were you were the best fake assistant I ever had. You let me do most of the talking. You did nothing but give good suggestions.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're way better at talking to people than I am.
We really utilized our strength here. You can keep that clipboard, the paper, and the quill and everything. You've earned it.
Okay, thank you.
It has like a few names on it. You found like a tabaxi scratches on wood.
Hmm.
That was the most unique encounter you guys had. You guys had like a few half orcs, humans, dwarves.
But no humans named Carl.
Correct.
Yeah, well, we'll just have to keep at it then, Reed.
Yeah. I'm debating whether I should ask it again to see where they are so we can meet up with them.
Yeah,
Or we
you
can
can
wait
get
till
that
evening.
information.
Yeah.
I mean,
Should we just find the bar and maybe see if they're close?
with Leon and Badger there, I'd say that's the most likely scenario.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go to the nearest bar.
I don't think you guys have flares. Okay, you're a minor illusion. Let me see. Thing is, this is a relatively large city. So it'd be really difficult for them to see this. It's a sound or an image or an object, not all three.
I think she's at.
And also, a lot of the buildings are higher than 30 feet tall. No, they don't have an intercom system. They have criers.
Hey Reed, do you ever feel like me and you are the only two that actually understand how magic works?
Oh, we have a lot of people that do magic though.
Well, yeah.
They just use it very differently.
I mostly, I was mostly making a joke about that in character because I know of a very simple solution to what she's trying to do here.
Badger, you know that these guys don't have the the greatest, uh, attention to detail is, I guess the right thing to say. Pochora especially.
Hmm. I mean, I think I may know a way I could signal them, Reed, and a way that they could equally signal us, but I'm afraid it may cause kind of a scene in town.
Well, let's find somewhere like to rest, and then I'll just cast the spell again, so we could all meet up in one place.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, you do have one more that you can use.
Yeah, but I just want to find one place one place that's popular enough that they would find it easily, essentially.
Okay. I mean, there are like some buildings, like notable buildings that you could find, like certain stores or like a smithy or things that have a name that they could potentially ask a town guard for directions.
Okay.
Is there a guard outside of the tavern we're at?
Are you guys heading there?
Not to the one that Rizwin is in. We're just heading to a random bar.
Yeah.
Random bar? Just a random bar.
Yeah, like I was just wondering if there was like a guard around outside.
Well, you haven't gone to, like, you can find a guard easily. But you didn't go to the Wink and Kiss Tavern.
Oh right. Yeah, I just meant like in front of random bars there a guard.
Well, there's ones, none of them that are just like standing guard at the bar. There's some that are just walking around, or patrolling rather.
Oh yeah, I won't walk up to one and ask him a question. Excuse me, sir. My group's organization at the moment is a complete and total mess. Do you mind if I shoot a signal in the sky to alert them of my current location?
He looks at you like,
Yeah.
I don't recommend it. Even if I know, I can't really communicate that to everyone else quickly. And it might cause a panic, depending on what you do.
Fair enough. It's literally just the equivalent of like a signal flare, but it's fine if it's going to cause a panic. Never mind.
Yeah, shooting an Eldritch Blast up in the middle of the thing might not be the best idea.
Yeah, especially since mine are like purple.
I did that before, and people were chasing me.
Yeah. Well, Reed, I guess we'll just have to wait here for someone to find us.
Okay, you find a lower end bar. It's called the Winking Rat.
Okay. Are there any like noticeable like buildings that like they could find easily around it?
I'm sorry?
Are there any noticeable buildings like shops or anything like that that they could find easily?
There's a couple you could potentially find.
Okay. Then I'll cast Sending again, and I will go ahead and say the name of the bar, the Winking Rat. That we're there. They can meet. They can meet with us there while we wait, and I'll describe. I'll use the rest of the words to describe the general area.
Okay.
You want to know what the best part is? Rizwan still won't know where we are.
Yeah, but she's doing the meeting. That's why we're waiting until she does the meeting, and then we're
Yeah.
gonna meet her.
Yeah, I know. Like, of all the things our group has defeated, like communicating with each other through long distance is what has defeated us.
You can only do it a few times a day. Or a limited number of times per day. But Ezra, how do you reply? Do you just say that you're gonna show up there, or?
Yeah, I'll say, sounds like a plan. On our way. Then I'll
6
tell.
words.
Then I'll tell Leon and Badger that we have a location to go to.
Right, easy enough to find. It takes a little bit, but you have asked a couple guards where you can locate these places, and they point you in the right direction. And eventually, you find this low-end tavern and your 2 compatriots. You guys can consider this, like while you're waiting for Rizwan, you can consider this a short rest, which will
Sweet.
mainly help Reed.
Helps
And,
me.
and you for your one spell you used.
Won't help me.
To think, my first use of Dimension Door was getting us out of a bar fight.
I
Yep.
still got my good spell slots at least.
All right, you guys discuss anything?
I'm assuming we're just gonna exchange what we've done today, and I don't know. It's still just sinking upon me that out of everything we've done, well, no, you guys did get the name of the elf lady, right?
Yeah, we also got a description.
Okay, good. You guys did do more than us.
Yeah, we didn't find anything.
We know what houses they're not at.
Yep.
Well, I'm glad we were. The first thing was making sure we didn't get arrested first, but
Everyone's done something illegal today. I'm really getting in the spirit of this thief town as I'm keeping my voice close.
Everyone's done something illegal except for Rizwan.
She's a thief. She's always doing something illegal.
now, technically, we didn't do anything illegal. We were at a tavern, and we were
you
about
assaulted-
to leave.
You assaulted a citizen.
We didn't assault a citizen.
You kicked him
I
in
did
his
not
ankle.
assault a citizen. Leon did not assault a citizen.
Criminals by proxy.
As the camera pans to Badger.
Pans down to Badger.
Huh? What'd I do?
You kicked the drunkard in the shin, which started the whole bar fight.
He spit at you.
I could have wiped that off. Do you forget that I grew up in a ranch town?
I figured you grew up more in a plantation style.
You saw my father's house.
Oh, I always wanted it to be in a bar fight.
Oh,
we didn't stay for long.
I can kick someone for you if you want, Char.
No.
Not today.
Oh, by the way, here.
I also.
I
I
want to
also
go ahead and give him the bottle of alcohol I bought earlier.
You don't have to talk if you don't want to.
Oh, thank you. But yeah, I also grew up in a farm town, and when I wasn't in a farm town, I was a student in college. So, and trying to be on my best behavior. Hey. But thank you for the liquor. So I guess the plan is wait for Rizwin then?
Yeah. She said to wait till evening and then go. Which would be fine too, because maybe the guards that were investigating the bar fight might be gone by then. Yeah.
Perhaps it would be.
One sec, Ezra. Sorry. Badger is talking to Reed.
I can only do it one more time though. Actually, never mind. I can do it 2 times.
If you use your 4th level, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get your short rest?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
Well, she should be okay because the other lady told us that the letter of recommendation should get us in good with the thieves guild. I say that very quietly, just making sure no one listens.
Okay, Ezra, you may continue.
Now, perhaps it's best if the three of us don't go to that tavern, just in the small slight case that
We get arrested or something.
there's guards there and they they stay there for a good part of the day, and we come in and basically someone points us out.
Yeah, and John and Ben can't show their faces around here anymore. But we should be fine, Reed.
True.
Now we can go and try and find us a place to stay while you guys go meet with Rizwin, and that way you could cast message one more time and we can tell you where we are.
Here, right? Well, I guess not here. This generic rat bar. The
Or we can wait here, let you guys go meet up for Rizwin. You can meet back here, and then we can all find a place to stay.
Well, you guys could come with us, just not go inside. Like, just stay around, just in case.
no, Reed. They can't look like other people like we can.
No, but I mean, like, they could stay in an alley or something. I'd feel safer if we were closer together than if we were farther apart, just in case.
Is there any businesses that are nearby the Wink and Kiss?
Yeah, there are some.
Okay, so what we can do is the three of us can just go into one of those businesses across the street, and then Reed can always just use message to come get us to basically tell us that you need help or whatever, and we can run over there. Does that sound a good plan to everybody?
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, if that's what we'll do then.
All right. Turning the camera to a different angle and across the town, inside the Wink and Kiss, Rizwan's table, two figures approach and sit down and begin to have a discussion. We found your man and his weapon. Well, apparently he did something very naughty. He was arrested and imprisoned for murdering a man. The sword, well, it ended up in the hands of a watch captain named Thozar Brenner. Thozar's a bit of a corrupt man. I have a proposition for you. Rizwan looks on. It seems some of your friends decided to make a ruckus earlier. We've been keeping an eye on you. We know who you travel with, and they were in here earlier, and she motions to some of the destruction that's currently still being cleaned up. Apparently they started this. Now, what you can do, what you and your friends can do, is pay us a small fine to brush us under the table, or you can remove the corrupt captain for us. You can keep what he has, but know that he has a retinue of usually 8 guards, all as corrupt as he is. We would consider this a favor, and I believe the Water Baron herself would as well. What say you? Yeah, out of character, what decision would you guys, since she's not here right now?
Yeah, that'd be killing a guard, right? That's like a punishable offense, right?
Normally, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not.
Normally?
Normally, I would not be one for killing guards, but if he's a corrupt official, then that's a little bit different story.
Oh yes, this guy from the Thieves Guild. Oh yes, that god is corrupt. You should kill him. I don't know. You said normally yes. What exactly is the difference from this one, Don?
Well, they did say that it would be a favor to the Water Baron of this area.
Is that who's in charge?
Yes.
Ah, we need one of those. Okay. I
He
mean,
te-
like,
sorry to
how
interrupt.
corrupt? Sorry, go on.
I was just gonna say he could just pardon us effectively.
Well, we either have to pay the gold or we could stop a corrupt leader, get a favor from the person we need a favor from, and get some loot out of it. Also, how corrupt is this guy? Just like he teases like family members, or does he murder people that don't need to be murdered?
Let me just make sure I get all the information correct.
I'd say that would be a big deciding factor for me. Sorry, Ezra, you were voicing your opinion on all that. Sorry.
I was
wanted a little
just
bit-
all I was saying was, if we're doing some good for the city overall, and it's for the Water Baron himself, he could just pardon us if the worst case scenario if we get caught.
Oh yeah.
I mean, all it takes is Rizwin telling said contact that will do it, and that person reporting to the Water Baron that will do it. If there's a direct line of contact there.
Yeah. But like I said, like the big deciding factor for me is like, is this guy won't let father go see his off work for Christmas to see his son evil, or imprisoning people for no good reason because he thinks it's funny evil.
They did say remove. They don't necessarily mean kill. So there are, if you can find other ways.
So I have 2 questions.
Mm-hmm.
What's his wife doing?
Don't know.
Interesting. And is he like, did he actually kill him, or was he framed? That's what I'm trying to figure out at this point.
It seems like he actually legitimately killed someone. You don't know the reasons, but
Yeah, I would probably go figure it out.
How much is the gold that we have to pay?
250.
Both op decisions aren't that bad.
Let's do both. No.
Well, you want to pay him off and kill the guy?
Do more work for them. Is this like we have to answer now?
Yeah, I'm sorry. By the way, a phone call came up. What was the answer to how evil he is?
All right. Basically, you are, well, through Wiswin, I guess you guys have gotten together, and basically this is kind of an overall thing. He's been known to extort money from local businesses. He's known to harass citizens on the street. Sometimes just taking their money. And some that try to fight back are thrown in prison on charges that they did not actually do.
It's still pretty evil. It's not nearly as evil as I was hoping for, but still pretty evil. What do you guys think? Honestly, I think one way or another this guy needs to go down, whether it's, the M word, or us just doing something about it.
Chara, he has a sword.
Right then, let's get him.
Real quick, cause I'm not 100% sure on this. The Harpers normally deal with corrupt officials and stuff like that. That's what I read, at least. Does that mean that they kill them or they imprison them? And if so, could I just turn them into the Harpers if we end up capturing them?
Potentially.
I
Okay.
have my manacles.
So I'll offer that as an option.
Oh, I could just cast suggestion on him to make him surrender.
Or to follow us.
Oh yeah.
He still
Follow.
has 8 other guards, just so you're aware.
Oh, that's true.
I can cast suggestion 4 times.
It's concentration.
Yeah, it's not
I know. I know. Fuck, we may just have to kill him.
They
Well,
don't want us to kill him.
Well, no, I mean we capture the guy, the guards. Like, how do we deal with 8 people? We could pay him off. He said they were corrupt.
I'm pretty sure like we pay him off, they'll still just like take the money and just join up with him anyway.
Hmm. Huh.
well, let's just see what information we can gather here. I mean, what decision are we coming to? Because he has the sword, we have to get it from him either way.
Yeah,
Well, either way, I guess we just accept it at this point.
I want to do something about him and get the sword.
Well, the decision's easy, isn't it?
Yeah. Whether the options are capturing him or killing him, I don't mind either. Like, I think I would prefer to capture him, but you know, he's evil.
Well, it seems like we've made our minds.
Right then. So, how do we go about this? Do we just go in there guns blazing? I mean, swords swinging?
Let's see what information we can find before we do that. I'm sure with us taking this as a favor to the guild, they can maybe fish some information up for us that will make the job easier.
All right. God, I do not have spells that are good at just apprehending people. I've almost exclusively either sneaking around or killing a spell list.
Is there a magic shop around here that you guys have seen?
No.
Okay.
Fortunately not. Perhaps in a different city, but not here. Bookstores, yes.
Okay.
You can find a bookstore.
Yeah, I'm looking for scrolls.
It's traditional books, not more that are scrolls and such.
Okay.
Are you looking for a particular scroll? Like
Yep.
a specific...
I'm looking for sleep as a spell.
Oh.
As a scroll. I was planning on trading it for other scrolls that I don't need.
Okay. Roll me a D100.
Okay. $73.
Okay. Okay. You actually do find a place that has a scroll of sleep. It was a 10% chance, and I kid you not, I rolled a 78. So it was within parameters, so... Yeah, you can find a scroll of sleep.
Alright.
What are you trading it in for? Which scroll are you getting rid of, I should say?
Identify. If that's not enough, I'll do identify and mage armor. Like both together.
Yeah, that's both of them together is enough since it's kind of like a... Yeah, not an even trade, but... Alright, you now have a spell scroll of sleep.
Which is good because I was hoping to get a long rest before we do this.
Alright, Badger, you just want like a... Yeah, you can find that. Badger, that's like 2 gold.
Could I borrow 50 gold from someone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we should have We
Did
should have
you-
enough in the party loot for you just to change out if it's something minor.
Did you sell your black orb?
I did, but I used it to the money to make get another spell.
Uh,
We have
I've been spending all my money on spells.
we have one moonstone left. Does anybody care if he uses that?
sure, go on.
Okay. You just take a moonstone out. That's 50 gold.
Oh, okay.
That'll work. Yeah. You tried that for some ink and parchment.
I think.
Meanwhile, I want to get some information on what happened with Carl. Anyone want to come with me? See if we can maybe the guards will let us go see him.
I'll back you up on that.
All right. Anyone else, or that's it?
I mean, I'll go. Sure.
All right.
Okay. You are told that the corrupt guard likes to target a specific area of town. Or at least that's where he usually is during a certain part of the day. Yes, you can find a tanner. Although it is getting late, so most places have closed up shop for the evening at this point.
I just had an idea. What if, and hear me out on this one, you guys, before we rate the guy and get him, the two people who can look like other people get arrested.
I wouldn't try that.
Nah. Mm. Okay. We'll just all go in as a team then. Yes.
So will they let us see Carl?
How do you attempt to gain access?
Well, I talked to a guard, and I'm told that let them know that I'm looking for a guy named Carl Zymorin. I'm told that he's like locked up in jail.
Aye. What about him?
I'm told that he is arrested for actually murdering a man. I want to hear his side of the story.
Sorry, can't let you see him. That'd be a breach of our security.
You're going to be standing guard.
I mean, roll a persuasion check. It's DC's high. You shake his head. No, I'm sorry. I don't know what business you have with this man, but cannot let you in to see him.
If you knew where his wife was, that would be also acceptable.
Can't help you there.
Look back at everyone. Is every guard in this town like not helpful or something?
Possibly. Earlier today, I met a guard who would let me shoot fireworks in the air in the middle of town.
Also, have you guys ever heard of a guard who won't actually like stand guard while watching the actual like conversation between like an inmate and like a non-inmate?
I don't know. If I had my level 1 spell slots back, I could disguise myself as a guard.
Use my military knowledge. Would I know that something's wrong here?
No, you're trying to get access to the prison. They don't let locals go into the civilians go into the prison. This
Not
is
even with
normal.
like, oh, not even like well, this is like no visiting hours either.
Not right now. It's pretty late.
That's fair. So I guess I'll ask him: is there like visiting hours in the morning or something?
If you have proper credentials, we can make that arrangement.
I'm gonna lean into Leon and whisper him something I've learned from earlier today. That means no.
Yeah, I kind of see that already.
Hmm. I see. I'm gonna once again whisper to Leon. It's like, hey Leon, do you want me to do my whole thing on him? Brainwash?
I don't recommend it.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Besides, it's not like I'm pretty sure there's more than one guard who is probably just standing there and like another guard inside the place just watching us.
Let's see. Right. Right now, I'm trying to figure out who's the best person to brainwash in this situation. Like, well, in the situation of us capturing the guy, but still.
Hey guys, I got a phone call from one of the managers at my job. Give me a second.
All right.
Okie doke. So, oh, do we go back to the tavern then, or is there anything else you want to do, Leon?
I just want to talk to the guy, but other than that, there's nothing else we can do. Unless we can find his wife, and then
Follow-up question. Did the guy say he didn't know his wife or wouldn't tell you? Because, like I said, I can get that information out of him.
like I said, it's probably a bad idea to be trying to actually like messing around with guards using magic.
The thing about that particular spell is, if you word it the right way, you can convince them it was their idea to tell you. But if you don't want to risk it, I won't.
Well, it's not. You've already caused enough trouble today. Just remembering Badger kicking a man in the shin.
I haven't done anything.
Not you.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Trying to think.
Cause I don't believe this man that he would actually murder a man just recently for no reason.
Why not? We don't know him.
That's what I'm saying. We don't know this man, but he's been in this town for like what 6 months, and just recently just murders a man.
I mean, I'm assuming that's either due to like the captain's corruption or this guy. I don't know. This guy just doesn't seem like a trustworthy fellow.
You know what I'm actually believing what happened?
Well, I mean, like it's more the fact that I don't know enough about the guy to be proven otherwise.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know anything about this guy. I'm trying to figure out like what's going on exactly for him to actually get locked up in there.
Oh, I suppose either the captain's lying or he murdered a guy.
Exactly. We have no idea.
He could just be waiting trial.
But to be perfectly honest, if we stop the captain and get the sword, then why does it matter what happens to him?
because in the end, if we don't actually like prove his innocence, then he just dies right on the spot.
Hmm.
Wait, why do you think Carl's gonna get killed?
Oh, I was just saying, like, if he's basically being like framed for something like murder, and it's possible that he is just like either be sentenced here forever for life or something like that.
I don't know. I think Carl's fate is out of our hands. Like, who knows? Like, he's probably going on trial soon, and if we prove that the guy that was basically responsible for arresting him and was not of the right mind at the time, maybe that would prove his, at least get him like off on some kind of like oh well, maybe this trial isn't right thing.
You're not gonna be able to get anything if you don't have any ideas like where to start.
Hmm. Well, again, I can hypnotize people. I could I could literally tell him, write down a full confession of every crime you've ever committed on paper right here. And if he can't fight against my magic's persuasion, he'll do it. Or I could tell him go to a superior officer and confess all your crimes. Like I said, magic hypnosis is kind of powerful stuff.
Does he even have a superior officer?
He has what was it, the water guy? I'm bad with names.
The Water Baron's like the leader of the city. He's just a captain of the guard.
Oh, okay. So he would have a superior officer.
Most likely.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And as
mean-
long as that doesn't take more than 8 hours, he'll do it.
I highly doubt they're gonna let us actually go see their superior officer. They'll probably do the exact same scenario here.
And just to throw this out there, the guy might not have taken it directly from him. It might have just been evidence. Just took it.
Well, the best thing to do at this point is just is basically have Rizwin ask if we did accept the doing you a favor, if there's any information that can be given to make it a little easier to do so, and then we can just go from there.
Hmm.
'Cause-
This is just an idea. Yeah. Not to get all devilly on everyone, but he only has eight officers protecting him, and they're all just as corrupt as he is. Why don't we just go in and kill him?
Badger, are you seriously thinking about breaking into the jail?
I would say that let's avoid trying to just go on a murder spree there.
Oh, not a spree, just 9 people.
Do you think the guard will tell us like who actually got murdered?
Hmm. We do have disguises. That's just a suggestion I'm throwing out there. If you guys don't want to do it, that's fine.
For the sake of brevity, Rizwin is with you guys. That's just what we're saying, because she has relayed this information. And she told the Hand of Yard that she's going to discuss it with you guys, how she's going to. Or whether or not you guys will accept. Here's the thing, though, Badger. The entrances are all guarded. You can't just walk through a door without being noticed. You could try and then get seen and then get thrown in prison.
You know what I need? I need a second immovable rod. I could climb anything.
With a proper athletics check, yes, you could.
Well, I mean, like, I would literally have one in each hand and just keep pressing the button.
No, I
and,
know.
like,
But it, like,
Yeah.
clunk, 6 seconds, clunk. It says take, might be 12 seconds between each one.
But, by the way, this staff is literally my landing strategy if we're ever falling.
You try to hold on to it and
You should tie yourself to it then.
I've always thought about that, but then I always have a rope tied to me, and people are gonna be like, "Well, why do you have that rope tied to you?" Well, in case I ever fall off a building. And then I'm that crazy guy.
you are that crazy guy.
Well, I still say that we just have Rizwin go back, say if we do accept to deal with the captain, can we get information that will help us? We'll disregard.
Oh yeah. I should have learned to spider climb.
If only Corn was here.
Meanwhile, somewhere in Waterdeep, a half elf is performing and he sneezes.
And he's doing it on the ceiling.
He's hanging upside down.
Why he is.
Are you guys gonna try to find this guy tonight or do it tomorrow?
I wanted to do it tomorrow so I can get my spells back. I used a lot today.
That, and we need more information.
Yeah, that'll give us probably enough time to get some idea of what the hell's going on.
Okay, what did you guys wish to do for the rest of this evening? I guess you're...
We could talk.
The day, in-game evening, I mean.
We could talk to some of the other guys, like the people who actually get like mugged and everything. If you guys want.
Note that it is very late currently. Like, shops have closed and most people are off the streets.
Then that's.
Are we even at a Are we even at like an inn type setting?
I figured you guys are probably relatively close to the wink and kiss.
Okay, the thing is we haven't accepted the job yet, so they theoretically, if we go in there, it'll be at our own risk for some of us.
Well, Rizwin had told them that she will discuss it with you all, and she will have an answer.
Well, my
I mean-
my current verdict on that is I want to do something about this corrupt captain,
Yeah.
and I'm not leaving this town without that sword.
Well, I've already basically accepted him because he has the sword, and I need to get it. So.
Hey
Exactly.
DM, by a creature which I'm familiar with, does that mean I have to see them or just know their name?
For what?
Or both? For sending and message.
Well, for a message, you have to actually point in their direction.
Yeah, but it also has they have to know the exact person. Essentially. Have to be Uh,
What do you wish to use it for? Who are you trying to
well,
communicate with?
I might use it to speak with Carl from outside the prison.
Okay, you have 25 words. Um, that's a good question. I don't know if a name is enough. But you have his full name. His father gave you a description.
We know how his wedding plans went.
I will say, because you know his full name and that his father gave you a description, you can do it.
Okay.
Please type out what you're saying so that I can reference it in case I need to.
Yeah. I'm gonna think about it. I just wanted to make sure if it was completely possible because I want to confirm what everyone wants to ask him because Leon said he wanted to talk to him.
Okay. How about while you're thinking about this, we take a quick break? 5-10 minutes, everyone?
Sure.
All right.
All right, we shall be right back with more Storm King's Thunder.
Guys, it just came to me what we need to do. We need to wish that the captain will turn himself in.
That is
No.
smart, but like in the laziest way.
Yeah.
I have an idea for that wish, but I don't know if you guys would be down. It's not. It would it be favorable towards us directly? I guess.
Depends on the wish.
I just picture what just happened in Reed's mind. Just like a little like brain picture coming up and like him just giving the ring to his boss and him getting a promotion. Like yeah.
Nah, I wasn't thinking of getting promoted. I was thinking of. You guys remember that Harshnag told us that uh the the storm giant queen is dead? Could we wish to revive her?
Doesn't that fix everything?
Technically, yes, we could, but we don't know what actually killed her to begin with, though.
Yeah, but maybe that would help us. Like, well, I'm still, we would have to find her
You gotta
because
keep
we don't know where she is.
you gotta keep your wording straight though.
No, you
Like
can use it to cast the
using
spell.
that
That's a thing.
I was about to say, using that exact wording, it probably would just brought us back in time to a point where she was alive, and then she'd probably just die again.
No, it would work. It just we don't know where her body is, so
Yeah, it was just like a later thing maybe, because that would maybe help us convince the Storm Giant King to stop the other giants because we helped him. But then
I
again,
was
we also don't know where he is.
yeah, I was to say.
I see what you're saying though. We could wish for the
Yeah.
ability to bring her back from the dead.
Yeah, it's because you
And
can
then
use Wish to cast a 9th level spell or lower, so we could
I think
cast
it's
one of the
eighth
Yeah,
level.
the
eighth or lower. Yeah.
8th level.
Yeah, 8th level or lower.
But even so, that's still like a pretty good resurrection. So
Yep. Hmm. Isn't it odd to think that you don't have to know 9th level magic to literally bring someone back from the dead fully?
That's tr-
That's usually like kind of a big deal in any other like fantasy setting.
Hello, chat. How are you?
you got to remember that we're in a This is the type of game, though, where you get your magic abilities back at the end of a long rest.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm saying like you only have to learn like 6th level magic to like fully resurrect someone, right? Or no, like well, just 3 if you're planning on doing it within 10 minutes.
By the way, what should we ask Carl?
Uh, did you do it? I don't know.
So I think what we first we need to confirm is like, first of all, like if he did kill her, and it's like, did you do it like I feel like malicious intent, or like yeah, I just need like a story of some kind, like
But
an
we
understanding.
Yeah.
we got to keep the questions simple because they'll only get 25 words.
Right. So another thing is also like, is like the captain involved in this scenario as well? And we should probably maybe ask if where we could maybe find his wife at.
Hmm.
I can just imagine the conversation going on in Reed's head to him. I read, where's your wife? Is Captain involved? Did you kill?
Responds, "Yo, homie, none of that happened, and I'll tell you the true story. This is what happened, man. You see."
And up.
And then, yeah, it ends.
So I may have to leave the session a little early, depending on what my job says, because one of our attractions has been acting up the past couple of weeks, and this week has been a lot of stupid crap happening on my day off.
Oh, of course.
Like I just went in for 30 minutes at like early this afternoon because a register was unplugged.
Oh my god, I got it. I have a plan. Sorry, go on.
It's just really. I'm waiting to hear back if what I told one of the arcade attendants to do to get to work worked, and I told the arcade manager that I told that person to reset the whole system and see what happens afterwards, and to let me know what happened after that. So I haven't heard anything yet.
Hmm. What do you guys think of this as a plan? Me and Ezra, we stand on a roof. Ezra wearing his disguise. I cast Disguise Self. We wait for the captain to march through town, and we just pelt him to death with Eldritch Blast. And then Ezra teleports us away.
I think that it's a captain of the guard, and it's going to take a lot of Eldritch Blast to do that.
Also, what's stopping the other guards from actually having bow and arrows?
But I think we could kill the captain before they bow and arrow us to death.
If we roll high enough, yes.
Like we're shooting down 4 Eldritch Blast every turn.
Yes, if we roll once again, if we roll high enough, yes. Like if we're critting on every single roll,
Oh, we
then
could Hunter's
yes.
Mark, or not Hunters, but we could also make him our Hexblade's Curse.
You still have to pretty much crit to deal with it.
Yeah.
Not to mention, if you just hex, it's concentration. So if you get hit, it falls off if you don't meet your
Hexblade's Curse.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, if you had both Hexblade's Curse and Hex going on at the same time, because you want Hex as well, because it helps deal an extra D6.
I very much doubt this is the plan, by the way. I just thought I'd put it out there.
Maybe if you were trying to take out one or two of his guards, that would work.
Well, should we just silently be assassinating his guards throughout the week?
What's stopping from getting new guards?
Maybe
Have
the
you
new
guys seen
guards won't be
Bill?
corrupt.
I haven't seen him in 2 days.
Oh no, no one's gonna notice Bill's missing after I
Hey,
keep
did you see
casting
Jim?
disguise.
Have you heard
self.
from Jim?
No, no, no.
Last
We
time I
kill
talked to him was
Jeb.
yesterday.
We kill Jeb, and I just keep in disguise self. I impersonate Jeb.
At that point,
I-
you might as well try to take the guy out. At that point,
Yeah,
excuse me, sir. Eldritch Blast.
I got it. We kill his barber, and then I impersonate the barber.
Okay, Sweeney Todd.
And then when he asks for the close shave, I get him.
For a 1d4 piercing.
On the throat.
With the poison coating, still doesn't kill him.
I hope you find your purple worm poison.
Okay, after I cut him in the throat, I cast Eldritch, Smite. Or use Eldritch Smite. With Radiant Smite.
Jesus Christ.
Green Flame Blade. This will be the...
Wait a second, that's not a bar knuckle.
Oh my god, guys, he's dead. He's burnt from radiant green fire, and there's a huge impact wound in his throat from the Eldritch Smite. Like, oh my god, it was a freak accident. Hold on, I'm gonna go get my lawyer.
Where's Ben? All right, is everyone back?
Yeah, hi.
Present.
Would you guys think it's okay if we present myself as someone his father sent?
Well, technically that is true.
Hi, I'm Ben, Carl's lawyer.
Yeah, what? It's like, hi, I'm a magic lawyer talking to you in your head. I tell you, I think I can get you off on this case. Let's see.
All right. How do you guys proceed?
I mean, I'm still in favor of we just wait till the next day, get some more information, plan it out.
Before next day, I want to do the spell though, the sending.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean that we could do that as part of it, but we definitely need more info.
Yeah, we do. Okay, yeah, I guess I'll just say that we were sent by his father.
I hope you type this out.
Sent by dad. Did you kill?
You guilty? Question mark.
You killed me.
I'm ready to send it again if he doesn't answer me completely.
Kill Captain Howe?
That's what I sent.
Okay.
Captain where?
All right, let's see. You're gonna hate me for this.
I'm ready to send it again. I know he's gonna go over the limit.
I'm still basically expecting the equivalent of, yo, homie, I'm innocent. And I tell him, man, you gotta get me out of...
I'm expecting something completely different.
Oh, and while I have you, can you catch me up on the new season of Lucifer? Check out Breaking Bad. I feel like more people would understand that.
Man, I'm regretting saying that his father sent us already.
Yep.
I should have just said we're here to help.
Well, maybe he'll feel joy in his heart knowing his father is wanting us to save him. And not think about how he disapproved of him and his wife being married. Can you put another sending in the ring and then have me talk to him as a different voice?
Actually, there should be a sending in there.
All right. I think there's a fireball in there.
No, I think she used it and I put a sending in there.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't. Well.
I did it so she could talk to her mom.
Ew. Either way, this is the reply you get. My father? Who the fuck are you? Why am I hearing voices in my head? That asshole deserved it! That piece of shit insulted my... And it's there.
Fucking hell. I knew I should have said it.
Yeah.
I think this guy committed the crime.
Chill the fuck. Like, chill the fuck out. Trying to help. Please respond.
You know what? This is not gonna work, but can I try getting near the prison and try doing message instead?
Well, you're gonna be seen attempting to do this.
Okay.
Guard disguise.
Yeah, can I disguise myself?
Don't.
If you wish to.
Okay, I'm gonna cast disguise self as yeah, a guard. Screw it.
I'd like to go with him and also cast disguise self so we look like a pair of guards on patrol. If that's fine with you, Reed.
Yeah, that's actually better for me. I don't want to be alone.
Let me do the talking.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still saying a goblin could kill me, man.
All right. Who do you just ones that you saw earlier?
Yeah, I'm gonna try doing it somewhere where it can't be seen from the outside. Well, it's obviously it's wide and open, but I'm gonna try to be like on one of the sides of the buildings where there isn't that many people, and try doing it there, pointing at inside the building until I get them. If it works.
Okay, you're doing the message thing first. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You are unable to pinpoint where this guy is.
Okay.
Well, the spell can go around corners. I believe it is blocked by... If there's no, like, way for it to get around. And also... Yeah, let's see.
Oh, 1 foot of stone, I can't do it.
Yeah, well, that 1 foot of stone is an issue. There's definitely more than that between you and him. So you do that a few times and you don't get anything back.
Okay. Damn. I guess I'm gonna have to cast Sandy again.
All right.
I'll type it out. Everyone can do whatever they want.
What's everyone doing at this point?
I'm walking home with Reed.
You guys just walking away.
Yeah.
You don't need to be here, so.
Well, we
Did,
fit in. We're guards.
I wasn't sure if you guys actually did that or not, since he was doing the message thing. Oh,
Has
that's
a-
okay. I get it.
Has Rizwin went back to the Thieves Guild yet?
Yes, you can learn more about Evelyn design from if you spend a little bit, but you're not gonna get through all of it. All of it. I mean, have you guys made up your decision? You're gonna try to. You say you accept.
I mean, yeah, I thought it was an overall consensus that we were gonna help take care of the
I figured
guy.
that was the case. She will do so. She returns inside the tavern and. Or she heads back to the tavern, since you guys had walked away a bit.
Is it weird that I think I'm the only person that doesn't care if this guy goes to jail or not?
I think some were just worried that the corrupt guard is the one that put him in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this guy's kind of an asshole.
I mean, we can kill him afterwards.
I mean, like, whatever Carl's fate is his fate, is what I think it should be. But if you guys want to do something about it, like, I'm not
This
gonna.
might not work. I'm gonna lie.
Okay.
Okay, here it is. This is 25 words exactly.
Okay.
Basically, I'm saying, calm down. Your father sent us to tell you that he accepts the marriage, and you can come back. He is sorry. Now answer my questions.
Only there was 26 words you could add a please.
Just
Technically-
make a deception check. We'll see how this goes.
Please, not a 1. Okay,
Okay.
14.
That's all right.
Reed, you really gotta start giving me heads up on these for my bark inspirations.
Oh, that's so true.
It's like, okay, I'm gonna lie to him. Wait! Is there a way I could send a suggestion through ascending?
No.
God, that'd be powerful. I could wish it to come true, though. No.
He said that? Well, look at me now, stuck behind bars. Don't know where Diana is. Tell my father I am sorry. I let him... And it stops.
Damn it. Okay, that was close.
It was close.
Gonna have to wait till the next day to tell another one. Damn it, I can't tell him that either. He's probably just still talking.
It's all right, Reed. Let it go.
Okay.
I typed like part of most of it out, and I was like, was starting to count, and like, oh, that's not getting all of it. To be fair, the guy is not familiar with sending.
Yep, and I haven't said that he can only say 25 words.
You just said be brief.
Yep.
All right, so
Well, you could use the one that's in the ring.
I don't know.
Let's just move on.
Yeah.
Fine.
she still has it labeled as a fireball. So
Oh, okay.
Okay, so what do we find out about the captain and all that?
Well, Carl wants his dad to know he's sorry. And that's about it.
I meant more of like with Rizwan going back to the Thieves Guild and
Oh.
telling them
well,
we
no,
were
she went
taking
back into the
job.
Wink and Kiss to
Okay.
tell them that you accept. Basically, all the information I've given you is all the information you guys have gotten.
Okay. Can we get more information about where the captain stays and all of that type of stuff?
You've been given generally during the day. He is more in the south eastern part of town.
Guys, I got it. Let's start a riot.
How does that help us exactly?
Everyone riots outside the place. Ace, during the ruckus, while the 8 guards are outside trying to calm down the rabble, we go in, assassinate the captain, and people think it was just a riot incident. We take the sword, we don't need a favor from the water guy. And we also take whatever's in his office, too. Make it look like someone looted the place after murdering him. Real riot stuff. And we happen to have two people who can just look like normal citizens.
Right.
Don't say it like that. Don't act like this isn't the best suggestion that's been made yet. I think this is a good plan.
So another news. Has it ever does it seem a little weird that no one has reported it?
Well, he's corrupt and he is the law. I'm saying the people are probably really upset because everyone would know he's doing this. But he's in charge. So
He's not in charge.
he's in charge of this area. I don't know. Yeah, if you guys don't want to do the riot, we can think of something else.
Do you think if we tell one of the other guards, like captain guards, they'll actually intervene?
I doubt they'll do anything. That's just my guess, though. I'm assuming people know this is going on, it's just no one's doing anything about it. I mean, like I said, like Thief Guy said, uh, you know, the big man on campus himself would be happy if we did this. So the big guy knows that this is going on. Like I said, the only reason I even suggested a ride is just so like the blame would be more like, oh well, it was a ride. It wasn't a organized group of individuals.
I mean, your plan isn't terrible. I mean, in theory, it's a smart plan. But it's instituting it, though, is going to be the troublesome part.
Well, like I said, me and Reed can just look like average Joes. Like I said, if you guys don't like the plan, we can do something else.
And I don't think we can just like go on like a direct like attack on the guy either. Cause then it's like, oh, it's like 6 like adventurers trying to take on like a captain and his guards, and if other guards get involved.
What we need is well, honestly, what we need is maybe a modification to Polchar's plan where somehow we start a riot within the prison, and then that will allow us to get into the prison. And then
Wait,
they'll have the riot to contend with, and we can then go and take on the captain.
wait, is he in the prison? I thought he had like a captain's
No,
tower.
he's not in the prison. The captain, he patrols during the day.
Yeah, that's why I suggested we just pelt him, like because he just walks around all the time.
In the midday.
You guys don't know where he is currently.
I don't know, but maybe we should be asking around like how tough is the captain?
Or well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, go get some information on the guy. Kind of wish Wisdom was here to inspire us with some ideas.
Yeah, that was kind of her thing, getting information. Like I can do it too, but in a very obvious way.
I mean, you
Okay.
guys could just find him and observe. That's also an option.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's something that could easily be done. Um, Fish, I
Mhm.
have a inkling that I need to go by my job and at least see what's going on, because I haven't heard anything from the manager for the arcade part yet about what's going on. So I'm gonna dip out since we probably are gonna be stopping in the next 20 minutes, and we're
That's
just
fine,
planning.
man.
Sorry to leave a little early,
Yeah.
but this week has been stupid and just taking precautions.
Yeah, that's fine, man. Have a good one. See you next week.
Will do.
Well, I do have another idea. How do you guys feel about heist? Yeah, we could sneak in. Is basically my thoughts, or sneak around.
Oh, you said heist. I heard ice. I don't know why. I was like,
About
okay.
You said heist.
heist, yeah.
I don't know why I heard ice. I was like, wait, what?
Badger, do you have any input on this whole situation?
All I'm saying, Ezra and Leon jump off a building. They both smite him with their strongest attacks. Ezra teleports you both away, and I stay on top of a roof, ready to Eldritch Blast and teleport away myself. If like that doesn't work. Street assassination, and no one knows the wiser. Well, no one is the wiser, but still.
Well, I don't think we should just break him out.
Why are we trying to break him out?
Well, I don't think we should break him out.
Yeah, I think he's good where he is. Like,
I just need like an actual story. Like I just need to talk to the man for like 2 minutes.
yeah, we
That's
only
another
want him.
option.
I could disguise myself as a housewife. Just get all like the dirt on people.
You're not gonna get as much dirt faster than the thieves get. I'll tell you that right now.
Also true.
If we lie about being his legal counsel, could that get us in? Do you know?
Well, technically, technically we are his legal counsel. We wouldn't even be lying at this point.
Yeah, but we don't have paperwork to say otherwise.
How are you technically his legal counsel?
He doesn't have anyone else that's talked on his behalf at all. So far, we've been it.
They still have a census in this town, though.
Sure, we should definitely try finding the wife. Maybe she knows more about what happened.
Yeah,
Like, so we wouldn't have to
that's-
bother with the prison.
Yeah, that's best option otherwise.
I'm still very confused on like, well, why do we care about the guy? Or Carl?
Yeah, I
Did
don't know,
we promise
Paladin.
the guy that would keep his son safe?
No.
No, but I did. I think I did promise if I wanted to, I could just punch him for him.
He's getting that tenfold.
But at the same time, it's like we just come into town and we find out the sword is basically taken, plus he's in jail. So kind of like throwing a little bit of red flags. I kind of want to make sure.
Uh-oh. Excuse me, Reed, you're the only person here who can reinforce this information. Do you remember when we went to go talk to, like, the big upper up and we talked to a guard? And I told him, like, we were in town and we were hired to deal with the whole giant situation?
Yeah.
Didn't I say that we're looking for a man that had a sword specially made to kill giants?
Yeah.
So the guards know we're looking for the sword?
Yeah, but I don't know if they'll relate it. Because if that belonged to Carl and it was the weapon they used for the crime, it'd be evidence. So the guard captain took it illegally.
So what exactly kind of information are we trying to get here? Just like where he is or something?
Yeah, like his habits, like maybe he goes drinking into a certain bar or stuff like that. Like basically anywhere we can find him that he's vulnerable. I think that's the information when you look.
When he's vulnerable, huh? Does Leon's dimensional door Does the other person have to be voluntary?
Yeah.
Oh, I could have separated them. Hmm. Good. I never thought the power to be able to hypnotize one person would be so limiting. I underestimated the power of friendship. I'm completely stumped then.
I mean, it'll be hard. If you guys just want to be direct about it, we could just don our masks again, like we did in the heist, and then just ask the thieves guild to help us a little bit by basically like clearing out anyone that's innocent around a certain section in their routine, and then just attack him there. I mean, we just need to kill him and then get away if we're gonna kill him.
I mean, we could just knock him out, and then we could actually take him to like the Harper's Guild. Otherwise,
Like you said, I could hypnotize him, but if we're fighting at the time, it'll be twice as hard to hypnotize him.
because once we get him like in the Harper's Guild, we basically just basically get all the information out of him.
You guys don't even know where the safe houses here are.
Genius, Pachara. Genius, Pachara. I'm gonna pat myself on the back here. Let's do some big crime at the teleportation portal.
What?
What?
I can't let you bring light into that place. It's secret.
I would not allow that either.
Fair enough. In front of it, then?
I'm gonna get in so much trouble if we do this.
Oh, wait. Won't you get in trouble if we bring someone through the portal, then?
No, that'd be fine. I just can't basically because they did essentially maybe help me imprison him, but I can't basically allow someone who's not related. I guess, like for example, like a random civilian. I can't let them see the portal.
Oh, I was saying we just lure him in, kill the guards, and then bring him through the portal while he's there. But yeah, I guess that would still cause a ruckus there.
Yeah, they might investigate it. Because again, we were only allowed to kill the captain, not the guards that are following him.
We're not allowed to kill the guards? I thought we were.
Well, according to the thing okay, specifically to the wording that they said is that we can get rid of him, the captain, and there won't be repercussions mostly. But like if we obviously don't make it really obvious. But they didn't say anything about his like minions.
They didn't say anything good or bad about them.
He said
They did say they were about as corrupt as he was, so.
Do you think people know the Weevil is incarcerated?
Do you want to disguise yourself as him?
It could. How much shorter is the Weevil than me? He's a dwarf, so he's 5 feet.
How tall are you?
It's a good question. Let me check. I am 5'9", not including my horns. Do you want me to include my horns? Or does that just count as like hair? Like when it comes to counting that stuff?
You might be a little too tall.
Yeah, fair enough. Reed, are you shorter than me?
How tall are you?
He's taller, I think.
I'm 6'3".
Yeah, you're taller than me. I was not expecting that. I keep thinking of you as a dwarf. I know you're an elf.
He's not red.
Neither am I. I'm purple.
God damn it.
I swear to God, I'll smack you.
I take that inspiration away from you.
Can I keep Can I keep the one I already had?
I was joking.
Yeah, I know. Well, let's see here. We could throw magic stones at him. Just listing off the contributions I could make. uh, God, that spell, that cantrip, it has not even been a tenth as helpful as I thought it would be, and I had low expectations for it.
Yeah, I would say so at this point.
Yep.
We'll
I'm
probably
gonna
just rest.
say total of 3 gold for the party to rest. Well, you can start the book, but you're not getting a whole lot of information out of it yet.
I'll just pay the 3 gold.
Okay. I mean, this is like a textbook level thing, so it's going to take a while.
That's 3 gold for the whole party.
Yes.
Done.
All right. All right, do y'all rest?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Your rest goes by. I mean, it's in town, so you're pretty safe.
Yay, spell slots.
Well, yeah, Onyx is like a... Yeah. I just assume that Onyx is always with you, unless you say otherwise. All right. Morning has come. What would you like to do?
I don't know how we're gonna get information on this guy. I could literally just read a newspaper in front of a bench and see if he passes by. I don't know what he looks like.
I'm pretty sure that once you see him, he pretty much stands out.
Hello there. No.
Probably like goes over, kicks over like some like fruit stand or something, and then just like demands like a hassle load of money.
Oh, is that a box of puppies? Kicks it over. God, now I'm just picturing Nazis. Moving on from that. uh, hmm.
With the party currently, so... what do you guys do? How do you try to find this guy?
I don't know. This is your guys' plan.
Okay. Can Rizwin ask the Thieves Guild how much it would cost to get more information about him? Like his home, his like I forgot what it's called, like the path he takes, stuff like that.
Well, you have been
'Cause I'm
given
guessing they would-
information on where he patrols usually and during the like the time of day.
Oh,
So you know where you could potentially find him.
okay, so we know that.
Why don't we start over there first?
Yeah, let's. Do you guys want to split up?
Okay.
Please,
I
please,
don't think
please don't. Please don't.
No.
Yes, let's do it.
Ah, not happening.
I'm joking. All right. Yeah, let's walk around his path and we can follow him.
Okay. I would like someone to lead an investigation check to determine how long this might take.
What's Wizard's investigation?
Mine?
Better than
Mine's
mine.
+8.
I
I'll
was
do
saying
it. Then.
Wizard, but okay.
You got this.
Oh,
Rizwan.
I thought you said wizard. My bad. I keep mishearing things.
No, I say Reed. Reed can do it.
No, I agree with Reed. I just wanted to know what was Wizard's.
Resonance is lower.
Go ahead, Reed.
I'm gonna roll bad though.
Hold on, wait. I give you a bark inspiration.
You inspire him to help find this guy quicker.
Yes.
What do I add?
You decide after you make the roll, but before you know
Oh, okay.
the result.
Well, I mean, it doesn't
So-
last a long time, so I might as well use it.
Yep. I just have a feeling. Like
This
after
is just a flat roll for right now. And then we can...
Oh.
But no, we could potentially add his thing if you want to.
Yeah.
It's an additional
make it faster?
D6 if you want to use it.
So
Okay, 17.
See, this is teamwork.
All right. It doesn't take an extremely long amount of time. You guys are there rocking around for about 25 minutes after arriving in the general area that he patrols. You hear some commotion, and you see a man in plate armor surrounded by it seemed to get him like 6 guards around him, but 2 are, and then 2 others that are currently off, like 20 feet away, seemingly harassing some person. They push this lady down and pick up her coin purse and walk back into formation.
I gotta help the lady up.
You're
Quick
too far
question.
away currently.
Am I with Ruby?
What is your marching order?
Well, me and Leon are the best fighters, so I'm assuming we're in front.
I'll be in the middle because I don't want to get attacked from.
Yes, Ruby's with you. I assume Ruby's always with you. Unless you say otherwise. Okay, Reed in the middle.
Also, quick question. Out of all these guards, does any of them seem to be carrying a large sword made of stone?
The one that has the plate armor, yes.
That would be the captain.
Well, I don't think anyone would miss these guys.
All right. As you guys get a little bit closer, one of his guard friends like pokes at him and then points in your direction. He begins stepping forward. Again, looks at you, Pochara. Well, what do we got here? We got ourselves a devil, boys.
Oh, here it goes. Oh, yes, actually, that's completely true, sir.
Just kind of eyeing you as he gets closer. You, catch people on fire? You charm them?
All the time, actually. I do it a lot.
Okay, Badger, as you sprint toward the person that was pushed over, the two that were harassing her, interposed between you and her.
How tall are they?
Well, they're human, so
It's of Ruby being able just to jump over them or just sideswipe, like sidestep.
I I have a quick question since he's getting real close to me. Does he look like an elf?
no.
Okay, but what race does he look like? Us.
This man is human.
I think
Okay.
they're all human.
Okay, him being an elf was my biggest concern since I was planning on hypnotizing them.
There are a lot of like people still walking around. There are like fruit stands as you expect, things like that, and they just like just some occasional barrel. But you got some interesting friends with you too. What's up with that mask? And he looks at Reed.
Oh, it's to cover my ugly face.
Funny.
So I can't get around these guys.
Shit.
Not right now.
Anyway, is there anything I can do for you, sir?
Oh yeah, you see around here we have a thing called a visitor's tax. And I would like to collect.
Are the green people supposed to be civilians?
Yes.
Okay, I must say we're fucked.
Yeah, that's why I put the green on them, because hey, these are civilians. They're kind of all staring at this here. What do you do?
Can I minor illusion money or no?
You could try. However, minor illusion has, I believe, at the very least, somatic components.
God, I really want to charm this guy, but I think he's expecting me to try to do that. I'm a little bit of a loss here.
How much is the visitor's tax?
Oh, you asked. He looks toward you, and a half-cock smile. Well, it's 250 for your friend, your pet.
Pet?
He's referring to Ruby.
Oh, that's not a good thing to say. Oh,
Petrar's gonna sigh. Sir, I have you know that these are big words you're saying to giant slayers.
Oh, you're big bad adventurers?
Yes, that's
You
right.
see the guards seemingly pulling out weapons.
Yes, that's right, actually. Oh, by the way, I don't think you like your friends very much, do you? They all look very weak and tiny. You look so much more powerful than them. Why don't you kill all of them? I'm gonna try for suggestion.
Well, roll initiative first.
$15. Oh, damn it. That means combat started now, which means it's twice as
Yeah.
hard.
Well, which means we'll see whether or not you can get your spell off before something happens. But for the most part, yes, because the moment seemingly hostile action takes place. It's just beginning to cast a spell. It's no one's surprised. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, I need to freak. Actually, since we're gonna call it here.
Isn't that a good point?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Rizwin and Ezra are not here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just kind of went for it, you guys. He kind of triggered me.
No, yeah. It was gonna end in a
To
fight
be fair,
anyways.
yeah, there was no getting around this.
See, I was gonna possibly talk with them, but then when they called Ruby a pet, yeah, you don't call Ruby a pet.
But by the
All
way,
right,
It
yeah.
was all
this
corrupt.
outcome, this outcome right here, this is why I just wanted to assassinate him from a roof. I was pretty sure this outcome would happen if we didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing to stop you from doing that part. It's just the fact that it's like you're gonna be on the roof and everyone sees you.
Also, most of the roofs are at least 30 feet high, so it'd be kind of difficult to get up there.
I can teleport 30 feet.
At least 30 feet high. 3 stories.
Okay.
So. But yeah, next week we will pick up here with the corrupt guard captain Thozar Brenner. Thank you all so much for joining us. We appreciate it. And we will see you next week. Actually, before I leave, starting next week, we are moving to Thursdays. So it'll be same time, but just one day later.
I was about to say.
Woo.
Yes.
Sorry, guys.
Yep.
It's no
fine.
issue.
Yay.
But until then, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night, everyone.
Bye, darlings.
Night.
Night.